Good evening there, Chugiak, Eagle River Chinook fans. It is game number 45 games left. That is an insane thing to say. Caleb Duarte here with the call, the voice of the Chinooks this season. Your Chinooks come into this game 15-24, and they are down in Kenai. A little doubleheader action tonight against the Peninsula Oilers. Last night, a little rough action. Lost 8-2 last night, which put us 15 wins, 24 losses, good for 5th and last place in the ABL. And the Oilers stand 2 games ahead of us. And so, folks, with a doubleheader today and only 5 games left, if the Chinooks fall in both of these affairs, that will be the official elimination of your Chugiak Chinooks this season. On the mound for the Oilers is the 6'4" right-hander out of Treasure Valley Community College, Joey Becker. In 6 games, 5 of those starts, 2 wins, no losses, a 1.87 ERA. In 24 innings pitched, 12 strikeouts, 10 walks, and 22 hits. If you go all the way back to July 13th, Becker went 4 innings pitched of 1 hit, no run ball with 1 walk and 2 strikeouts, and 17 Chinooks hitters he's faced. The lineup for the Chinooks coming up in just a moment. The leadoff hitter playing center field, Jeremy Johnson. Behind him playing right, Levi Gilcrease, the catcher. And batting third, Justin Gomez. The Aussie, Brandon Mitchie, batting cleanup and playing second base. Preston White in left field batting 5th. Aaron Shackelford back in his natural shortstop position, only batting 6th. Luke Coffey, the DH, batting 7th. Adam Rojas back again with first base glove, batting 8th. And Alex Schmitz at the hot corner, third base, and batting 9th. And we are going to kick off here at 4:06 p.m. is the official first pitch time. And Kenai, Alaska, a little different tune to the weather than yesterday. Yesterday, you could not see a gray cloud in sight. Tonight, that is all you can see, 56 degrees, as we have our first pitch here from Joey Becker to Johnson. And the 40th game of this season is underway as Becker drops in a strike to the Auburn outfielder Johnson. So far this season, Johnson at 124 at-bats, hitting .282. Last night went 0 for 4 in the 8-2 loss to these same Oilers. The 0-1 is chopped out in right field. Thomas Ruddy right there, moves back just a few steps and puts it away for out number 1. Looking around the league in the ABL, the Miners have been on a tear, 8-2 in their last 10 games, and have built a 5-game lead for that first base position. The Anchorage Bucks standing 5 games back in them, second place with 22 wins, 19 losses. The Anchorage Glacier Pilots run a bit of a hot streak, but have struggled of late, 19 wins, 21 losses, good for third place. And these Oilers in fourth place with the wins of 17 and 22 losses, as the first pitch to Gilcrease is down for ball 1. Gilcrease, the Baylor Bear at the plate last night. 1 for 4 with a double and came around to score himself. As he takes that one, also misses, ball 2. Joey Becker last pitched July 21st in a 5-2 loss to the Anchorage Bucks. Went 6 innings, 2 hit, and only 1 run, unearned by the way, and 6 strikeouts as he finds a strike zone there. 2 balls, 1 strike. No other ABL action going on tonight. Just us and the doubleheader. And so the only results that will be affected are each other's. As that ball on the 2-1 pitch misses low and outside, ball 3. So Gilcrease, we have seen him showcase some pop. We'll have a chance here. Hitters count of 3-1. Joey Becker on the mound for the Oilers, looks and deals, and Gilcrease chops that off the leg of Becker. And Kuntz over there at second, going to have to hurry, and that is not going to be a chance as Gilcrease, the luck of the Chinooks there as Becker, well, frankly, a little Achilles heel action there as it went off Becker's ankle. Hopefully he's okay, it appears. And Gilcrease is going to be on with a single here and put a runner on first for Justin Gomez. Gomez comes into this game, .203 batting average, 7 doubles, 20 RBIs, 22 walks. As Gilcrease takes his lead off first, Becker, the pitch to Gomez, is in for a strike 1. Gomez last night, 0 for 4. A lot of 0-fers last night for your Chinooks. Hopefully a little different tune tonight. The 0-1 from Becker to Gomez here with a runner on first and 1 away as Becker checks in on Gilcrease and slides in safely. Here's Levi over there. Gilchrist is somebody to keep an eye on if you're a pitcher. The season does have 7 stolen bases. The 0-1 to Gomez is chopped out to the right center gap. And that ball is going to get down and go all the way to the wall. Gilchrist is going to come around third and easily score. And Gomez is going to end up at second with a stand-up RBI double. As Gomez, as we have seen numerous times this season, just sent one to the gap in deep right center. And brings home Gilchrist on that. And the Chinooks take it early, 1-0 lead here, and Brandon Mitchie come to the plate here. That ball was absolutely crushed, and Kellen Strom and Thomas Ruddy, the center fielder and right fielder, respectively for the Oilers, well, he just had no shot at that one. So now, Chinooks 1, Oilers 0 here in the top of the first. The first pitch to the cleanup hitter, Mitchie, is inside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to the Aussie at the plate. And Mitchie sends that high in the air. Bauer going to give chase, but ultimately that one is going to sail foul. And even up the count here, 1 ball, 1 strike. Mitchie just below that 250 threshold, hitting 248 this season, 5 doubles, 2 triples, 3 homers, and 22 RBIs, and he has a chance to bring one home here. If he can put the ball in the right place, runner on second, Justin Gomez after an RBI double moments ago. And the 1-1 pitch here to Mitchie with 1 away in the top of the first. And Mitchie takes a swing at that one, just missed it. Sends that to the backstop for strike 2. The 1-2 to Mitchie now. Gomez takes his lead off second. Becker sets the 1-2. And that breaking ball freezes up Mitchie. Good location, good pitch by Becker. And he gets the second out of the inning as he gets Mitchie looking there. Preston White, the Chinook left fielder, coming to the plate here. With a runner aboard second and 2 away, Chinooks lead this game early, 1-0. Preston White, with sadly, the lack of usable outfielders as the Chinooks have been battling with the injury bug lately. Preston White has been having the bat in his hands more often than not. Hits here with 2 away and a runner on second. There's that pitch from Becker in for a strike 1. White last night, 1 for 3 with a walk. As he threatened to score a few times, but ultimately could not come across home. Hits here with the runner aboard second and 2 outs. The no ball, 1 strike pitch to the big hitting right-hander. And he thought about it for a moment and laid off, but the home plate umpire calls strike 2. And so White at the plate will be attending the Masters University next year. We'll have to protect here. No balls and 2 strikes, so 2 outs. Runner aboard second. Becker, the Oilers' right-hander, looks and deals, and White just gets the 1 on that one and sends that foul down the third base line. Coach Groth down there showing off his fielding abilities. So he keeps that one from going down to the corner. We'll have another 0-2 coming to White here. The 0-2. And White chops that to Webb at third, who's just going to tag Gomez for the third and final out of the inning. Well, the Chinooks get a run home on an RBI stand-up double by Justin Gomez. We're headed to the bottom of the first, and the Oilers come to the plate. As we're back here in the bottom of the first in beautiful Kenai, Alaska, Mike Batten getting the call for the Chinooks here. If the Chinooks given an early lead, 1-0. Batten so far this season, even record of 3 wins, 3 losses, a 3.57 ERA, and 7 starts as he has his first pitch chopped to short. Shackler moves to his right, throws to first, and not in time. As Kellen Strom, wow, showcases his speed abilities there. And so on the first pitch seen from Batten, Kellen Strom beats it out for an infield single. Batten last pitched July 25th out of the bullpen. In the 13-11 comeback win over the Pilots, went 2 2/3, gave up 2 hits and 2 strikeouts. As Paul Kunst, the Oilers' second baseman, hits here with nobody out, and Kellen Strom on first. Batten checks in on the San Jose State Spartan on first base here. Kunst, only a few plate appearances here as he came down from Fairbanks. Made his Oiler debut last night. Has the bunt down, chops it down the first base side. Batten going to come off the mound and take the easy out to first as Strom moves from first to second on the Kuntz sack bunt. And so now with the runner aboard second and 1 away, the UC Riverside third baseman Nathan Webb will step to the plate here. And so Batten, in just 2 pitches, has a runner on second with only 1 away. And the pitch to Webb is chopped out of play for strike 1 here. Webb last night, 2 for 4 with an RBI, a walk, and a strikeout. Batten on the hill, no balls, 1 strike. And the 0-1 misses at the feet of Webb. Even to the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 to Webb from Batten here is in for strike 2. Kellen Strom stands on second after a leadoff infield single. Moved over thanks to a Paul Kuntz sack bunt. So he will be standing on second here as his teammate Nathan Webb stands in with 1 away facing a 1-2 count. Batten gets the sign from Gomez. And the pitch is in and off the hand of Gomez, it appears. So Gomez shaking up on the play. As, ooh, that is not a good feeling at all. Justin Gomez a little shaken up. He'll take a little breather there. And so after Gomez got hit with that pitch from Batten, appears to be okay, at least for the moment. 2 balls and 2 strikes here will be the pitch to Webb. His home plate umpire just checking with Gomez. Appears to be his throwing hand was the hand that got hit, which makes sense. And so now, as Gomez appears to be all right, we'll get back in the squat and we'll catch a 2-2 pitch here from Batten. Nathan Webb at the plate with a 1 away and a runner on second. Chinooks lead this game 1-0. And just a reminder, as this is a doubleheader, each of these games, both will only go 7 innings. The 2-2 from Batten. And that one makes Webb lean back, doing a little dancing up there, a little chin music from Batten. And that will load this count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Thomas Ruddy, the Oiler right fielder, standing in on deck. As he'll look to hit here. Hopefully, with this game tied up, if Webb can do his job at the plate. The 3-2 from Batten. And Webb chops that to Schmitz at third, who bobbles the ball. And Nathan Webb will get aboard
now batting for your Peninsula
on an Alex Schmitz air.
From Yale University.
And so now, after Alex Schmitz commits an error down there at third base, the Oilers will have runners aboard first and second, with only one out for the cleanup hitter, Thomas Ruddy, the Yale Bulldog. Hit from the left side. Comes into this game hitting .289. Went 2 for 4. Crossed the plate once, brought home a run once, and has another chance to tack onto his RBI total. As Batten pitches to Ruddy, and Johnson slips out there in center, but gathers himself back. And one pitch
now batting for
the out here gets ready to pop out to center field.
Yale University, number 31, Benny Wenger.
And we go from one Yale Bulldog to the next. Benny Wenger to the plate here with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Oilers have runners aboard first and second. They look to tie this game up here. Chinooks lead 1-0. It's Justin Gomez had an RBI double in the top half of this inning. Wenger hitting .263 in 57 plate appearances. Takes that one in for ball 1. Batten, that was just his 10th pitch of the inning here. A 1-0. Drops down, ball 2. Kellen Strom stands on second. Nathan Webb on first, and with 2 outs, Benny Wenger, the Oiler first baseman, is at the plate facing a 2-0 pitch from Batten, who sets from the stretch. Looks to second, looks back, throws, and in at the ankles of Wenger. So Batten on 3 misses will have to battle on a 3-0 count here. And the 3-0 pitch is in for strike 1. Batten so far this season, 30 walks given up. So frankly, it's not been the most uncommon thing to see from the Chinook right-hander, but he'll look to battle back. 1/3 of the way there. The 3-1 pitch now is down for ball 4. So Wenger will take his walk there, and the Oilers will have the bases loaded for Isaac DeVoe, who will be headed to the University of Utah next season. DeVoe so far hitting .292 in 48 plate appearances. Last night went 2 for 3 and crossed the plate twice. Had a strikeout, though. But we'll hit here. Oilers down 1-0 your Chinooks, and the bases loaded with 2 away as Batten looks to work out of a bases loaded jam. And DeVoe first pitch swinging sends that out of play for strike 1.
Brought to you by Gary Hale.
No balls, 1 strike to DeVoe, the future Utah Ute. Looking to tie, if not take the lead for his team. Bases loaded, 2 outs. The 0-1 is chopped foul. So Batten quickly ahead in the driver's seat here on the mound. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2. He's chopped out to Shackelford to short. He's going to take it on a hop, and the throw to first is in time for the 3rd and final out of the inning. The Oilers threaten with bases loaded, but Batten and the Chinooks able to work out of it. We head to the top of the second. Chinooks lead 1-0. Top of the second inning here in Kenai, Alaska. In some ABL action, Cale Duarte here on the call. The Chinooks lead this game 1-0. As Aaron Shackelford will lead things out. Back in his normal position of shortstop. Joey Becker on the hill for the Oilers. Drops in that strike one. Shackelford, who hits from the left side. Hitting .265 this season, went 0 for 3 last night with a walk and a strikeout. And facing an 0-1 count here. As he takes a hack of that one, but sends that out of play. Strike two.
That ball brought to you by Charlie Pierce for Borough Mayor. Yeah, Charlie Pierce. Even though I've never seen the guy ever, I've said his name a lot this summer.
Have you seen his signs, all his big signs?
The 0-2.
He was at the station back.
He's sent to Winger at first, who makes the play and will step on the bag himself. For the first out of the top of the second. Luke Coffey now will come to the plate here. With nobody out and one away in the top of the second. Coffey from Westmont University here. Hitting .215 and 170 at-bats. 107 at-bats. And Coffey takes that first pitch from Becker high for ball one.
He's on our board for several years. He's got a lot of good ideas.
And Coffey is jammed on that 1-0 pitch. And Kuntz down there at second, gonna corral it. The second out of the inning. So back-to-back outs here.
Now batting for the Chinooks.
Puts Adam Rogers to the plate.
Baseman, number 15, Adam.
With 2 outs here and nobody out.
Dale Bagley's been there before. Linda Hutchins the only one there.
Joey Becker on the mound for the Oilers here.
Oh.
Looking to have a 1-2-3 inning. And the pitch to Rogers is out into the backstop. Ball one. The 1-0. He's also down. Ball two. The 2-0 to Rogers is laid off and misses for ball three. Adam Rogers playing first base tonight from Judson University, hitting .215 this season. Awaits the 3-0 from Becker. And will take a 4-pitch walk. So 4 pitches, 4 balls, puts a runner aboard first with 2 outs for Alex Schmitz.
Now batting for the Chinooks.
Yoel Roberts, third baseman,
Number 11,
typically seen in the shortstop
Alex
position. Tonight,
Schmitz.
playing the hot corner. Runner on first with 2 outs here in the top of the second as we approach. And past 4:30 mark here is Schmitz. Could not lay off on that one, and that one is in for strike one from Becker and the Oilers. Adam Rogers on first. After a 4-pitch walk issued by Becker. Who has Schmitz down 0-1 here. And a breaking ball there by Becker is in for strike two. Schmitz now at the plate will have to protect here. No balls and 2 strikes. And Schmitz sends that 0-2 out of play here. So he'll stay alive at the plate.
By Morgan Steele.
The 0-2 is Becker. Steps back on the rubber here. And the 0-2 is laid off by Schmitz. And good decision as that one misses inside. Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. With 2 outs here. The top of the second, Chinooks lead this game 1-0 over the Oilers. Alex Schmitz at the plate. Joey Becker on the mound for the Oilers. The 1-2. Just misses on the outside corner. Evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Adam Roja stands on first after a 4-pitch base on balls. And Alex Schmitz facing a 2-2 count here. And the 2-2 pitch makes Schmitz back out of that one. So Schmitz has done a little 180 here at the plate. Got down 0-2 and has worked his way to a full count of 3 balls and 2 strikes here. With the top of the order on deck, Schmitz with love. Nothing more than to get on base here. The 3-2, 2-out pitch. Rojas goes. Schmitz is going to send that out of play, so everyone will reset and do it again.
Christy Babcock, State Farm.
The 3-2 from Becker once again to Schmitz. And Schmitz is going to send that one into left. And the Chinooks, after the first 2 batters of the inning go down, get back-to-back base runners here. To have runners on first and second for Jeremy Johnson with 2 outs. Johnson flew out to right field in his last at-bat to lead this game off in the top half of the first. Hits here with runners on first and second and 2 outs, and Chinooks leading 1-0 over the Peninsula Oilers. As Joey Becker on the mound for the Oilers looks to work out of this jam. As that one skips away from the catcher Bauer. And the runners are going to each advance a base. And now the Chinooks have runners on second and third and the leadoff hitter at the plate. As that one missed on the outside, Jack Bauer, the catcher, just could not put a glove on it fully. And Johnson, facing a 1-0 count, will have runners on second and third to work with 2 outs here in the top of the second. Becker, the Oilers' right-hander, sets the 1-0. He's down for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. Is in for strike 1 at the knees to Johnson. 2 balls, 1 strike coming to Johnson here. Adam Rojas on third. Alex Schmitz at second. And 2 outs. Jeremy Johnson at the plate for the Chinooks. 2 balls, 1 strike. And Johnson takes a big swing of that 2-1 pitch, but just misses and chips that one foul. And evens up the count, 2-2. The 2-2 to Johnson. And Johnson thought about it for a moment, but laid off that one in the dirt by Becker. And Johnson has worked this count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2, 2-out pitch. Runners aboard second and third. And Johnson at the plate. And the 3-2 sails outside, so the Chinooks will have the bases loaded for Levi Gilcrease. Gilcrease singled back on the top of the first, and it came around to score for the first and only run of the ball game so far. Has a golden opportunity here to tack on some RBIs. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Chinooks lead 1-0 here in the first of a 2-game doubleheader. Joey Becker on the mound for the Oilers. Needs just 1 out to get out of this jam. First pitch to Gilcrease on its way. And Gilcrease sends that out of play for strike 1.
That ball brought to you by Cassix Brewery.
Adam Rojas on third. Alex Schmitz at second. Jeremy Johnson, after a walk, stands on first. And Levi Gilcrease with 2 outs. Hits from the right side. Fouled the first attempt. The 0-1. And that came in and hit him. And that's a way to tack in an RBI. As Gilcrease takes that pitch from Becker on the shoulder, and Adam Rojas will come across to score. As the Chinooks take a 2-0 lead. And Justin Gomez, who opened up the scoring with an RBI double to deep right center, will step to the plate. As right now, the Oiler pitching coach got to go have a word with Becker on the mound.
Fans, be sure to visit our food vendors behind the Oiler dugout down the first base side. Today's vendors are the Jolly Roger, Taste of Paradise, and the Cheese Wheel.
I don't know. There's a place down there called Layla's.
And after that meeting by the Oilers, pitching coach Justin Gomez will step in from the left side. Bases loaded. 2 out. Chinooks lead this game 2-0.
Like funnel cakes and things like that. Fried Oreos.
Becker, the pitch to Gomez. Side, ball 1. And this 1-0 is sent out to center field. Strom there. He's going to camp out of that one for the third and final out. Well, the Chinooks get home and run, and we'll head to the bottom of the second. Chinooks 2, Oilers 0. Bottom of the second here as the Chinooks lead this game 2-0. As Caleb Hicks, the Oilers shortstop, will lead things out. As Batten misses on the first pitch to Hicks for ball 1. And Batten misses again. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Caleb Hicks at the plate, the Murray State shortstop. This season so far, Hicks in 220 and 109 at-bats, 24 hits, 6 doubles, as well as 6 homers. Got a little pop in that bat. This is the 2-0 from Batten. And a big swing and miss on a head-high fastball for strike 1. Bottom of the second here. Chinooks lead 2-0. The 2-1 from Batten is down. Ball 3. Ryan Smith, the Oiler DH, stands in on deck. 3-1. He's sent to the right side. Adam Rogers over there going to have room and will make the catch in foul territory for the first out of the bottom of the second.
Oilers, designated hitter from Missouri Western University, number 24, Ryan Smith.
Ryan Smith now to the plate. Missouri Western outfielder playing DH tonight. This season, 184 batting average and 98 at-bats. And will swing and a miss there for a first pitch strike from Batten. Nobody on with one away here in the bottom of the second inning. And the no ball, one strike pitch is in for strike two. The 0-2 is chopped out to Mitchie at second, who takes it on a hop and will throw to first. And in time for the second out of the inning.
Catcher from Lynn-Benton Community College, number 9.
And the catcher now, Jack Bauer, coming to the plate. The Lynn-Benton Community College. Catcher hitting from the left side. Comes to the plate with nobody on and 2 outs here. Batten, the first pitch to Bauer. He's skipping the dirt at the feet of Bauer, who is able to tap dance out of the way of that one for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes here with 2 outs and nobody on. And the 1-0 is chopped foul down the first base line. 1 ball, 1 strike here. One. He's sent right back up the middle, and Jack Bauer will have a 2-out base hit here for the Oilers.
Center fielder from San Jose State University.
As the top of the order, Kellen Strom to the plate. Kellen Strom hustled out an infield single back in the bottom of the first. And will hit with 2 outs and a runner on first. Batten now in the stretch, looks over to first, sets. The pitch to Strom. He's in for strike 1. No balls and 1 strike. And Batten drops that breaking ball in and puts Strom in the hole here, 0-2. Batten checks in on Bauer at first, a little pickoff attempt. The 0-2. Now one's outside, and Bauer's running. The throw down by Gomez is not in time. As Bauer able to hustle out a stolen base there. And so Kellen Strom will hit here, facing a 1 ball, 2 strike count with 2 outs and a runner on second. As the Oilers are looking for their first run of the game, Chinooks lead this 2-0. Batten the 1-2. And that one's chopped to Shackelford at short. Shackelford going to have to hurry again. The throw to first is just in time to get the 3rd out of the game. Strom just got beat there, and we head to the top of the 3rd. Chinooks lead this game 2-0. Top of the third here. Chinooks lead this game 2-0. As Brandon Mitchie will lead things out. In the top of the third, Mitchie struck out swinging on a breaking ball pitch by the Oilers starter, Joey Becker. And the first pitch from Becker is swung on and missed by Mitchie for strike one. The 0-1. He's low, ball one. One to Mitchie. He's up high, ball two. Two one. He swung on and tipped into the glove of Bauer, the catcher, and he evens up the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. He's chest high to Mitchie and misses ball 3. The 3-2. He's outside and ball 4 to Mitchie. And Mitchie will take his walk. And so with nobody out in the top of the third, Preston White will come to the plate here. Preston White grounded into a fielder's choice to end the top half of the first. Hits here with nobody out and a runner on first. As that one misses at the hands of White. Ball 1. The 1-0. He's up high, ball 2.
His name is Adam Rogers. It's not Rojas. It is.
2-0.
It looks like Rojas, but it's.
Is in for strike 1.
No, it's Rojas.
2-1 as Mitchie goes, and a swing and a miss by White, and Mitchie will take second successfully. As it appeared to be a little hit and run there. And so now with nobody out, Preston White at the plate, a 2-2 count. And this 2-2 jams White on the inside. And Kunst is going to call off Wenger over there and make the catch for out number 1.
For the Chinooks, shortstop, Aaron Shackelford.
Aaron Shackelford now to the plate. Hits here with 1 away in the top of the third, and Brandon Mitchie on second. Chinooks 2-0 lead in this ball game. As that one is outside, ball 1. The 1-0. He's chopping the backstop for strike 1. One ball, 1 strike pitch to Shackelford. low for ball 2. A 2-1 for Becker. He's chopped foul down the line at first. Even count at 2-2 here. And that one. Chopped foul by Shackler to stay alive at the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes again coming from Becker. The 2-2. And Shackelford sends that out to left center, and Strom is going to roll to his right, but ultimately Isaac DeVoe out there and left will make the catch.
Now batting for the
And
Chinooks.
so 2 outs here, and Luke Coffey to the plate.
Number 30, Luke Coffey.
Luke Coffey flew out to Paul Kunst over there at second in his last at-bat in the second inning. Hits here with 2 outs. In the top of the third, Brandon Mitchie on second. And the Chinooks lead in this ball game 2-0. Becker on the mound for the Oilers sets the pitch to Coffey. He swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1. He's in there for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes here. Luke Coffey at the plate, have to protect here. 2 outs, runner on second, and the 0-2 on its way. And Coffey chops to that one, and that's off the glove of Bucker. But will make the play anyway. Flips to Wenger covering first. And the Chinooks get a runner on second with nobody out, but cannot bring him home. We head to the bottom of the third. Chinooks 2, Oilers 0. Bottom of the third inning here. And this ABL action between your Chinooks and the Peninsula Oilers. Your Chinooks up 2-0 as Paul Kunst will lead things out for the Oilers in the bottom of the third. And Mike Batten once again on the hill. His first pitch misses for ball 1. Kunst in his last at-bat in the bottom of the first had a little sack bunt to move Kellen Strom over to second. So let's see what he does here. Swinging the bat, the 1-0. Is sent out of play for strike one.
Bat ball brought to you by your local Kenai Peninsula Arby's.
The 1-1 from Batten. And that one drops in for strike two. Mike Batten working a very quick game so far. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He swung on and missed by Kunst for the first out of the inning here.
Peninsula Oilers. The third baseman heading to the University of California, Riverside. Number 23.
After that, swinging strikeout by Kunst. Nathan Webb got on in the bottom of the first thanks to an error. Hits here, nobody on, and 1 away in the bottom of the third as we hit the 5 o'clock hour here in Kenai. Chinooks 2, Oilers 0. First pitch from Batten to Webb. He swung on and popped high in the air, but that will sail out of play for strike one.
Ball brought to you by the Oilers Booster Club.
The 0-1 is just high to Webb and called a ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike here. The Oiler third baseman. And the 1-1 just misses up high, ball 2. This next pitch by Batten, his 40th of the game so far. And the 2-1 is just chopped out of play. Webb goes down, fishing for that one. Sends that out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two is chopped to right. Gilcrease right there. And will make the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting for your Peninsula Oilers. The right fielder from Yale University. Number 17, Thomas Ruddy.
With 2 outs here and nobody on, Thomas Ruddy flew out on a first pitch to center in his last at bat in first. Steps up here in the bottom of the third. Mike Batten, 2 outs, nobody on. The first pitch to Ruddy. He's inside, ball 1. And again, Ruddy has to scoot back from that one, ball 2. And the 2-0 sails up high from Batten. 3 balls and no strikes. And so Batten here will have to find the strike zone. The 3-0 is in for strike 1 to Thomas Ruddy. Hitters count now 3 balls, 1 strike. Bottom of the third, 2 outs and nobody on. Your Chinooks lead 2-0. The 3-1 from Batten to Ruddy. He's going to miss for ball 4. And so the Oilers will have a 2-out base runner after the base on balls. And Benny Winger, he walked in his last at-bat, will come up to the plate here. Runner on first with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. As the Oilers look to start a 2-out rally here. And look to put their first run of the ball game across as the Chinooks so far leading this one 2-0. Batten from the stretch now. The runner aboard first with 2 outs. And, well, Ruddy appeared to be going, but it was a fake out. Gomez pops up. And on the appear throwdown, lost control of the ball. And so now, nonetheless, no balls on 1 strike coming to Winger at the plate. Ruddy takes lead off first. The 0-1 coming to Winger. He's inside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here. As Batten flips over to first to check in on Ruddy. Slides in safely. The 1-1 pitch here with a runner on first and 2 outs in the bottom of the third. 1-1. And that one's inside, and Ruddy's going down and will easily beat out the throw. As Gomez appeared to not get a good grip on that one, but Ruddy a great jump. And now, but a runner in scoring position here for the Oilers. Chinooks leading this one 2-0 in the bottom of the third. Benny Wenger at the plate for the Oilers, hitting from the left side and facing a 2-1 count here with a runner on second base.
What are you doing, Howard?
You know, as long as it's you and not what's his name down there with his drum.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Those are the drum.
And that one is head high, misses upstairs, ball 3.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
So now, Batten in danger of walking back-to-back batters. 3 balls, 1 strike, a hitter's count to Wenger. Runner on second with 2 outs for the Oilers. A 3-1 from Batten to Wenger.
That was real expensive.
Is inside for strike 2. Well,
And I
thought that missed for ball 4 based off the consistent striking zone, but nonetheless, good thing for the Chinooks. Full count here, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Batten from the stretch, sets, looks over to second. Looks to Gomez, the throw. And now that one misses up high, ball 4. So back-to-back walks issued by Batten. We'll put runners aboard first and second for Isaac DeVoe. Grounded out to the shortstop in the first. Hits here with 2 outs. Chinooks leading this one 2-0 in the bottom of the third. So DeVoe, for the second time in the game, will have a chance to bring home the first run of the ball game as he takes that one in for a first pitch strike. The 0-1. And DeVoe takes that breaking ball high, ball 1. Thomas Ruddy stands on second. Benjamin Wenger, also known as Benny Wenger, stands in on first after back-to-back walks. And 2 outs, the 1-1 coming to Isaac DeVoe at the plate for the Oilers. And DeVoe takes that one high, ball 2. Not want to have to face the next guy with runners on is Caleb Hicks, tied for the league leader in home runs with 6 of them. And then on deck for the Oilers. But right now, the 2-1 pitch coming to DeVoe from Batten with 2 outs and runners on first and second in the bottom of the third. The 2-1 is up high, ball 3. And DeVoe has worked his way to a hitter's count of 3-1. And we'll see here what Chris Beck, the pitching coach, and Justin Gomez, the catcher, calls for Mike Batten to throw. Runners aboard first and second. Chinooks lead 2-0 in the bottom of the third. A 3-1, 2-out pitch to DeVoe. And a swing and a miss by DeVoe. Loads this count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 to DeVoe with 2 outs, runners on first and second. And that is outside for ball 4. And so Batten, after 3 straight walks, will load the bags here. Oilers on every base for Caleb Hicks, the league leader in home runs, with 6 of them. As Chris Beck is going to step out of the dugout and go have a word with his righty on the mound.
fans, friendly reminder, the final chance you have to watch your Peninsula Oilers in action is tomorrow against these Chugiak Eagle River Chinooks. A 2 o'clock start time of free baseball at the ballpark, sponsored by the Peninsula Clarion and Coca-Cola.
And Chris Beck will walk back to the Nooks dugout here. Bases loaded. Chinooks lead this game 2-0 as the Oilers are threatened here. 2 outs. Bottom of the third. Bases are loaded. And the league leader in home runs, Caleb Hicks, to the plate. Bat thrown from the stretch here. Gets the sign from Gomez. Hicks steps in from the right side of the plate. His bat steps off. Big moment in this game as the Oilers had bases loaded in the bottom of the second inning. Have it again right now. And that one in the dirt. Good job by Gomez to get in front of that one. Thomas Ruddy on third. Benny Wanger at second. And Isaac DeVoe on first. Oilers at every bag with 2 outs. And Caleb Hicks at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes from Mike Batten on the hill. Looks in and delivers. And in for strike 1. Hicks thought about it for a moment, but laid off. And we'll have an even count of 1-1. A 1-1. And Hicks lets that one go. Ball 2. Good eye there by the Oilers shortstop. 2 balls, 1 strike here. Bases loaded with 2 outs. The 2-1. And Hicks goes after that one and sends that out of play. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A 2-2 pitch, 2 outs, bases loaded here in the bottom of the third. Batten throws and gets Hicks swinging on that one. And Batten escapes the bases loaded jam. We head to the top of the fourth. Chinooks lead this game 2-0. Top of the fourth inning here. Adam Rojas to lead things off. Chinooks leading this one 2-0. As the Oilers threatened with bases loaded, but came up empty. And the first pitch to Rojas is in for a strike 1. The 0-1 is in for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. And the 0-2 is sent foul by Rojas, staying alive at the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 is outside, ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. And Rojas takes a swing of that one off his foot, it appears. And he'll have to shake that one off and face a 1-2 count again. Rojas is a little shaken up. We'll step back in. 1 ball, 2 strikes here as he leads things out for the Chinooks. Top of the 4th. Chinooks 2, Oilers 0. 5:15 here in Kenai. 1-2 to Rojas. 1-2 is shot down the right field line, going to sail foul. So Rojas stays alive again. One ball, 2 strike pitch is sent foul to the Chinook dugout. And Rojas staying alive again. One, 2 to Rojas. And Rojas jammed on the inside, going to puncture that out to the infield. Hicks going to have to hurry.
Oh!
And a great play by Hicks. The bare hand on the slow roller. Just beats out Rojas there. Cap. The shortstop, Caleb Hicks, made a great play.
Alex Schmitz.
So after a little battle going on, Adam Rojas ends up with a ground out, and Alex Schmitz, who singled back in the second, will hit here with nobody on and 1 away. First pitch to Schmitz from Becker. Is low for ball 1 after the appeal down to the first base umpire. A 1-0 is sent foul.
And the ball brought to you by OSK OMSI.
1 ball, 1 strike here. And this 1-1 is sent out to Ruddy and right. And will be count out there for the second out of the inning.
Now batting for the Chinooks, center fielder, number 14, Jeremy Johnson.
Jeremy Johnson now hitting here with nobody out and 2 away. And top of the 4th. And Johnson first pitch swinging, sends that out to Hicks. It's short. The throw across the diamond in time. And so Becker and the Oilers, a 1-2-3 top half of the 4th. Coming to the plate here, down 2-0 to your Chinooks. Bottom of the fourth here. Chinooks 2 on 3 hits. Oilers none on 2 hits. So a little pitcher's duel going on as Ryan Smith will lead things off against Mike Batten, who puts that one in on the outside zone, strike 1. Going back to the second, Ryan Smith grounded out to Brandon Mitchie at second in his last at-bat. As this 0-1 misses outside, ball 1. Just another reminder, folks, as this is a doubleheader, both these games only going 7 innings, as that is just a little big piece of the game. As this 1-1 misses outside, ball 2. Always interesting to see how the head coaches and pitching coaches use their pitchers and fielders when you have a doubleheader. Most pitchers in this league can go 6 or 7 innings. And that 2-1 is swung on and missed by Smith. Evens at the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 is sent out in left field, and Shackelford will leap right there and get it.
Now batting for your
Smith lines out to the shortstop for out number 1, and Jack Bauer will come to the plate here in the bottom of the fourth with nobody on and 1 away. And Batten misses on the inside corner, ball 1 here. One 0. He's up high, ball 2. The 2-0 is sent to Mitchie. Second, gonna dive and not come up with that one. As Bauer, for the second time this game, will get on base with a single.
Peninsula Oilers, center fielder from San Jose State University.
And so now the top of the order, Kellen Strom in the plate. Hits here with a runner on first with 1 away. Chinooks 2, Oilers 0 in the bottom of the fourth. Now from the stretch. Misses outside, ball 1. Jack Bauer on first after a single up the middle moments ago. Kellen Strom at the plate into the right side. Ball, no strike count from Batten. As Batten checks in on Bauer. Batten the 1-0. Up high to Strom, ball 2. And again, Batten checks in on first. Power slides in safely. Two and 0 here to Strom from Batten. And Batten misses on the inside. So Strom, who grounded out to the shortstop in the second, will have a 3-0 pitch to work with here. As the Oilers have been struggling to find the key to unlocking out hit Batten, have a chance here. The 3-0 count to Strom. And that one is in for strike 1. Jack Bauer on first. Kellen Strom at the plate, facing a hitter's count of 3 balls and 1 strike with 1 away. Batten from the stretch, the 3-1. And Strom straight to the backstop on that one. Loads the count full, 3-2, just Missed that one. He appeared to be on it all the way. Missed it by an inch or two. Top of the order. At the plate for the Oilers. Jack Bauer on first. Kellen Strom facing a full count, 3-2 with one away, batting from the stretch. And get Strom looking.
Now batting
And Strom thought he got the walk, but Batten rings him up looking for out number 2. And now with 2 outs and a runner aboard first, Paul Kuntz to the plate. Batten checks in again on Bauer at first. Paul Kuntz, 0 for 1 of this game, had a sack bunt in the first, struck out swinging in the third. Batten from the stretch with 2 outs. And this one is shot straight to the backstop for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. To the Oilers' second baseman at the plate. With a runner aboard first and 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. As Batten checks in on Bauer again. The 0-1. He's in for strike 2. And so Batten quickly in the draft seat here on the mound. 0. With 2 outs here, Chinooks 2, Oilers 0 as we approach the 5:30 mark. Batten gets a sign from Gomez, sets, no balls, and 2 strikes. As that one is low and outside, ball 1. Nathan Webb on deck for the Oilers. I'd love to get a chance here to hit. Right now, Paul Kuntz hits with 2 outs. We'll have to protect here, 1-2 count. Runner on first in the bottom of the 4th here. Batting from the stretch, the 1-2. And that one's a little dinker in the right field and going to drop. And so the Oilers staying alive here in the 4th. Runners on first and second now with 2 outs. And Nathan Webb, UC Riverside, future player, will hit with 2 on and 2 outs. Webb flew out to right field in the 3rd and got on thanks to an error in the 1st. And the Oilers will look to strike and get their first run of the game across here. Chinooks shutting them out so far, 2-0. The first pitch to Webb. He's chopped down a 3rd, and Schmitz will field it. The throw to first is in time. So Webb goes fishing on the first pitch and grounds out to the 3rd baseman. We're through 4. Chinooks 2, Oilers 0. As we're back here in the top of the fifth, Levi Gilcrease leads things off for the Chinooks. 2-0 lead so far. The boys in red as Gilcrease first pitch swinging, sends that up. Nathan Webb comes in from third, but Jack Bauer, the catcher, will end up making the play for out number one. And so a one pitch, one out. And Justin Gomez to the plate. Justin Gomez will open up the scoring back in the first with an RBI double. Steps to the plate here. Gomez in the catcher position tonight. Takes that one outside, ball one. Joey Becker on the mound, 76 pitches so far. Or should I say 77 after that one missed to Gomez. And that one in the dirt, ball two. As the Oilers appear to have some little warming up going on in their bullpen. Right-hander it appears, but right now Becker is in full command, 2-0. He's in for strike one. Nothing really happening down to the Chinooks bullpen. So it appears right now both starters will have the go-ahead to keep going. 2-1 to Gomez. Sails outside, ball three. The 3-1 to Gomez. Loads the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 to Gomez. And Gomez up the middle, and that's going to get through. And so Gomez will have a 1-out single. And it's top of the fifth. And Brandon Mitchie will step to the plate. The runner aboard first and only one away. Mitchie walked back in the third, struck out looking back in the first. As the Chinooks lead this game 2-0, would love to tack on some more runs here. Joey Becker checks on to Gomez at first. And the pitch. And Mitchie goes after that one for strike one. Deal one. And that breaking ball from Becker drops in the strike zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Preston White on deck for the Chinooks. It's Brandon Mitchie. Hits here, no balls, 2 strikes with 1 away. And Mitchie goes after that one, sends an opposite field foul. So he'll stay alive. Another 0-2 pitch coming again. The 0-2 from Becker. And there goes Gomez. That's inside. Bauer throws down a second. And not a good throw by the Oiler catcher. And Gomez gets the steal. Not something you see every day. And we'll have to check. Preston Gomez, his 2nd stolen base of the season. And so Brandon Mitchie now hits with a runner in scoring position on second and facing a 1-2 count. Becker sets the 1-2 pitch. He's swung on and missed by Mitchie, and he'll go down on strikes for the 2nd time in this ball game. And so now with 2 outs, Preston White will come to the plate. White 0 for 2 in this ball game, grounded into a fielder's choice in his first at-bat in the first, and in the third, popped up to the second baseman, Paul Kunst, hits here with 2 outs. Top of the 5th, Justin Gomez on second. Is Chinooks leading 2-0 in this one. As Joey Becker and the Oilers look to keep this score where it's at. And White, first pitch swinging is jammed. Becker, or should I say Bauer, is going to roll over and make the catch in foul territory. The Chinooks get a runner in scoring position, but cannot bring him home. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Oilers down 2-0 as they come to the plate. Bottom of the fifth here. Chinooks lead this one 2-0 over the Peninsula Oilers as Thomas Ruddy leads things out in the Oiler bottom of the fifth. As Batten misses inside, ball 1 to Ruddy. Ruddy walked back in the third and flew out to Jeremy Johnson in center back in the first. As he takes that 1-0 in for strike one. 1-1 from Batten is chopped up the middle. Shackelford fields it, the throw to first in time for the first out of the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting for your Peninsula Oilers, first baseman from Yale University, number 31, Benny Wenger.
Benny Wenger now to the plate, hits here with one away and nobody on. Wenger, 2 walks in this ball game as Batten winds and throws and misses inside, ball 1. And this 1-0 is out to left field, and that's going to be over the head of White and go down to the wall. Wenger going to round first. White going to pick it up at the bottom of the wall, and Wenger is going to end up with a stand-up double.
All right, fans, it's double time. If the next one of the batter hits a double, everyone in attendance will receive a coupon redeemable for a buy one, get one free double at any Kenai Peninsula McDonald's location. Double, ladies and gentlemen.
And so now, after that stand-up double by Wenger, Isaac DeVoe will come to the plate here with one away, the bottom of the fifth, and a runner on second. Batten now working from the stretch with a runner on second. As that one in for strike one. The 0-1 from Batten. He swung on and missed by DeVoe, and he goes down in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 from Batten here, who works in the bottom of the fifth with one away and a runner on second. The 0-2 is fouled by DeVoe. He stays alive, getting jammed on that one. Comes up with a way to see another pitch. 0-2 again. Benny Wenger stands on second after a stand-up double over the head. At Preston White out there on the left. 2-0 is the score in favor of the boys from Chugiak, your Chinooks. And the 0-2 to DeVoe with a runner on second and one away. And DeVoe chops that to Shackelford at short. Fields it. The throw to first is in time for the second out of the inning. And so now, the shortstop, Caleb Hicks, to the plate. He hits here with a runner on second and 2 outs. As the Oilers still looking for that first run of the ball game. They try to figure out Mike Batten. Batten so far 91 pitches through 4 2/3. And the pitch to Hicks is sent out of play on the right side of things for strike one.
By Sharon Hale.
The 0-1. And Hicks lays off that one, and Batten drops it in for strike 2. So Hicks will have to protect here. No balls and 2 strikes. Batten looks to second, the 0-2. And that one is up high, ball 1. Runner stands on second for the Oilers, and this 2-0 ball game in favor of the Chinooks. Bottom of the fifth. 2 outs on the 1-2 to Hicks. And that one's out to left field, and that one is going to drop. And Wenger is going to score from second, and the Oilers have their first run of the ball game as Caleb Hicks sends that into the left field for an RBI single. And so the Chinooks lead now cut in half 2-1 as Ryan Smith steps to the plate, runner on first with 2 outs, and the Oilers finally able to crack the case of Mike Batten. This lead now down to 1 for the Chinooks. And that one's out to center field. Johnson going to roll to his left. And 1 pitch, 1 out. The Oilers score 1, and we head to the top of the 6th. Chinooks lead this game 2-1. Top of the 6th here as Aaron Shackelford leads things out. And that one sails outside. Ball 2 here. 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah.
And the pitch to Shackelford sails up high, ball 3. And a new pitcher on for the Oilers, Tyler Woldrup. For 6-foot right-hander from Wayne State University. And the 3-0 misses, and on 4 straight pitches, Shackelford will take a base on balls
Number 30.
for a leadoff hitter as Luke Coffey steps to the plate.
Do we not have one yesterday? Do we not have a split upon yesterday? Yeah, we did.
Is in for strike 1 as Coffey had the bunt down for a moment but pulled back. And Coffey again had the bunt down, pulled back as that ball was in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike here. The top of the 6th, Chinooks lead 2-1. Shackelford on first and Luke Coffey at the plate. And the 1-1 is sent out to Thomas Ruddy and Wright, who is going to make the catch for the first out of the inning. Adam Rogers now to the plate.
For the Chinooks, first baseman, number 15, Adam Rogers.
Adam Rogers walked in the second, came around to score. Grounded out to the shortstop back in the fourth. Hits here with a runner on first and one away. In the top of the sixth, Chinooks with a 2-1 lead. As Rogers trying to do something at the plate here. Waldrop checks in on Shackelford. Waldrop on the mound for the Oilers. Sets the pitch to Rogers. Is in for a strike one. The 0-1. And the 0-1 also finds a strike zone as Rogers down in a hole of no balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. And Waldrop flips over to first as Shackelford slides in safely. No balls, 2 strikes here. The 0-2. And just missed on the outside for ball 1. Good eye by Rogers to lay off of that one. The 1-2. And that one is fouled by Rogers to keep this count where it's at. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A 1-2 pitch. And that's outside, and a balk is going to be called here. So Shackelford will head down to second on the balk call by Waldrop. And so now Rogers hits with the runner on second and 1 away. Makes it a 1-2 count from Waldrop. And the pitch is popped up by Rogers. Wenger over there going to give chase. And not going to be able to grab it. As that one just out of the reach by the Oilers first baseman. So Rogers will step back in. Base it a 1-2 count again. One, 2 count again to Rogers at the plate. And swing and a miss by Rogers as Waldrop comes back and gets him swinging for out number 2. So now with 2 outs, Alex Schmitz to the plate here.
Third baseman, number 11, Alex Schmitz.
Alex Schmitz flew out to right in the 4th, singled back in the 2nd. As he hits here with 2 outs and a runner on second in the top of the 6th. Chinooks 2, Oilers 1. Tyler Waldrop, who just came into this inning, misses up high at the chest, ball 1. The 1-0 to Schmitz. And that breaking ball drops in to even up the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch to the Chinook third baseman, Schmitz. And Schmitz drives out to left field. And this is going back, and this ball is out. And it's gone as Schmitz is able to line that over the wall out in left field. And the Chinooks have a 4-1 lead. As that has to feel good for Schmitz. As he lined that to left field, and that just got over the wall out there to give the Chinooks a 4-1 lead. And now Jeremy Johnson steps to the plate here with 2 outs. In the 6th, Chinooks 4, Oilers 1 now. And Waldrop comes right back with a breaking ball in for strike 1. The 0-1 is chopped into left, and that's going to drop. As that's over the head of Hicks. And Johnson is aboard with a 2-out single.
Now batting for the Chinooks, right fielder.
Levi Gilcrease now to the plate here with 2 outs and a runner on first. And that one is inside of Gilcrease, ball 1. The 1-0 to Gilcrease. Johnson takes lead off second. And Gilcrease sends it up the middle, and that's going to be through. And the Chinooks, after a 2-run bomb by Alex Schmitz, have back-to-back singles to put runners on first and second here.
Catcher, number 25, Justin Gomez. Oh boy, this is not good.
Justin Gomez now to the plate with runners aboard first and second with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Chinooks 4, Oilers 1. And they are still not done here. And Waldrop misses at the feet of Gomez, ball 1. A 1-0 pitch. And that one drops in on a beautiful breaking ball by Waldrop. Evens up the count 1-1. Even count of 1-1. Is sent out into deep right field. Foul is the call. Gomez just missed that one. As Waldrop on the mound for the Oilers will have to find something to do here, as the Chinook hitters this inning have been all over him. Gomez at the plate facing a 1-ball, 2-strike count.
1-2.
And the 1-2 pitch sails outside, evens up the count 2-2 here. A 2-2 is at the feet of Gomez. And this count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. A 3-2. And a walk. So Gomez will take his base on balls there, and the bases will be loaded for Brandon Mitchie.
Now batting for the Chinooks, second baseman, number 9, Brandon Mitchie.
Brandon Mitchie this game 0-2 with 2 strikeouts and a walk. Hits here with Jeremy Johnson on third, Levi Gilcrease on second, and Justin Gomez on first. As the Chinooks sporting a 4-1 lead after Alex Schmitz took one deep for a 2-run bomb a few hitters ago, as Waldrop puts that one in for strike 1 to Mitchie. Mitchie has to back out of the way of that one as that one comes in. Ball one here. A 1-1 pitch to Mitchie. He's on the outside corner, ball two. Bases loaded here with 2 outs in the top of the 6th. Brandon Mitchie looking to put the ball in play here. Tyler Woldrup on the mound for the Oilers sets the 2-1. And Mitchie sends that out of play, evens up the count 2-2 here.
That ball brought to you by Bill and Tracy Parker.
A 2-2 pitch with bases loaded here and 2 outs. And Mitchie unloads on that one, but sends that foul down the right field line.
So
we'll have another 2-2 pitch. Even count at 2-2 here. And Mitchie chops that out to Hicks at short. Hicks backsands it, flips to second. And in time to get Gomez sliding into second base. Well, the Chinooks send one bye-bye, baby, after Alex Schmitz belts a 2-run bomb to left. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Chinooks 4, Oilers 1. Back here in the bottom of the 6th, Chinooks sporting a 4-1 lead. Mike Batten once again on the mound. And it's Jack Bauer, leadoff hitter here, sends that one out of play for strike one. No balls and 1 strike. Bauer 2 for 2 in this game with 2 singles. The 0-1 pitch. Bauer going to call time there. He's going to step out and step right back in. The 0-1. And that one is in for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Sails outside, ball 1. Top of the order, Kellen Strom on deck for the Oilers. As down 4-1 here, they have the potential to be able to produce, but Mike Batten has been shut down so far. And that 1-2 gets Bauer looking there on the inside corner. For out number 1 here.
Now batting for your Peninsula Oilers, the center fielder from San Jose State University. Number 22.
Kellen Strom singled back in the first.
Wow.
Grounded out to the shortstop in the second. Struck out looking the fourth. Comes to the plate here with nobody on and 1 away in this 4-1 affair in favor of the Chinooks in the bottom of the 6th. Hander deals, and that one trickles foul for strike 1. Yo 1. That one skips into Gomez. Evens it up. 1-1 is the count here. One from Batten. That one drops down low, ball 2 on that Batten curveball here. 2-1 is the count to the leadoff hitter for the Oilers, Strom. And that one comes up high, ball 3. So hitter's count here for Strom and the Oilers. And with the top of the order, up the plate, they can have the right dominoes fall. They can get back in this one as that one is head high to Strom, and he'll get on with a walk.
Now batting for your Peninsula Oilers, a second baseman from the University of San Diego. Number 5, Paul Coots.
Paul Coots now to the plate, the bottom of the 6th. Chinooks lead this one 4-1. And with 1 out here and 1 runner on, the Oilers will try to put back-to-back base runners here. Only 6 hits for the Oilers so far, and 5 1/3. Pitch to Coots from Batten is inside, ball 1. The 1-0. And that one is out in the right field. Rojas going to give chase, but going to run out of real estate out there. That one sails foul. Now an even count of 1 ball, 1 strike. Right now, the Chinooks 5 outs away from victory here. They have some action. In the bullpen, getting a right-hander warmed up. Not sure who quite yet. Right now, Chinooks 4, Oilers 1 on the bottom of the 6th with 1 away and a runner on first and a 1-1 count for Paul Coots from Mike Batten. And the breaking ball misses up high, ball 2. Two 1 is the count here. So we just passed the 6 o'clock mark minutes ago as Batten checks in on Strom, who walked a moment ago. Paul Coots, the Oilers second baseman, facing a 2-1 pitch from Batten. On the next pitch, it's a sign from Gomez. And the 2-1, Gomez stands right up. The 2-1 is up high, ball 3. And so right now, with the meat of the order coming up, for the Oilers, you do not want to put 2 runners on and Batten 1 ball away from doing so. 5 walks this game and a 3-1 pitch on its way. And that one is outside, ball 4, and back-to-back walks. We'll put runners on first and second here with 1 away, and Chris Beck is going to walk out as that was Batten's 110th pitch of the night. And so I would assume this is going to be the plug pulled. And yes, indeed it is, as Batten will exit. 5 1/3 innings pitched, gave up 6 hits, 1 run, 6 walks, 4 strikeouts. on 110 pitches, and Southern Wesleyan University teammate J.J. Julian is coming in. 4-1 is the lead when we come back. And as we're back here, J.J. Julian on the mound to relieve Mike Batten. And his 4-1 lead. Runners on first and second. And the first pitch to Nathan Webb is up high, ball 1. And so the Oilers, with their 3, 4, 5 guys at the plate on deck and in the hole, have the potential to do some damage here. As their bats they've gotten hits, but have not been able to put them all together at once. A 1-0 from Julian. And sent out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That ball brought to you by Old Town Bingo.
The 1-1 to Webb. He's outside in the dirt. Good job by Gomez to get in front of that one to his right. 2-1 is the count here. And this 2-1 pitch is to Schmitz, who backhands that one on the bounce. Steps on third. The throw to first is over the head of Rojas. And so runners will end up on the corners here.
Now batting for your Peninsula Oilers.
Schmitz
From Yale University.
backhanded the grounder by Webb.
Thomas Ruddy.
So now Thomas Ruddy will hit here with runners on the corners and 2 outs in this 4-1 lead. Let's see what Ruddy can do here. And the pitch is low to Ruddy, ball 1. And in for strike one. Evens it up, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch from Julian. And that one skips away from Gomez. And Kuntz is going to come home from third. And this lead is cut in half again. As that was a wild pitch by Julian. And this is a 4-2 ball game. A 2-1 run now, runner on second and 2 outs. This lead 4-2 in favor of the Chinooks. And the pitch is sent to the left side and going to get through. And Webb will have to hold up at third. And the Oilers have now runners on the corners with 2 outs.
Peninsula Oilers. First baseman from Yale University, number 31, Benny Wanger. All right, Benny's been on a hot streak.
And Benny Wagner to the plate here. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Chinooks lead down to 4-2.
All right, Benny.
And the pitch is in for strike one. The 0-1 to Wenger is down, and Gomez able to get a glove on that. 1 ball, 1 strike now. One from Julian. And Wanger going to send that into left field. Schmidt's going to go and run out of room and slam the fence over there. As that one goes over the wall for strike 2. Nathan Webb at third. Thomas Ruddy at first. 2 outs. Benny Wanger at the plate. Faced a 1 ball, 2 strike count. In this 4-2 game in favor of your Chinooks. 6:15 is the time. And the 1-2. And there goes Ruddy. And the breaking ball just misses inside. And the Oilers now have runners on second and third. 90 feet away stands the third run of the ball game. Tying run stands on second. The 2-2 pitch coming to Wenger. Big moment in this ball game. What can Julian do on the mound? The 2-2 pitch, he sets. And the throw to Wenger is down in the dirt and skips away from Gomez. Webb is going to come home from third and score. And so the Chinooks on 2 wild pitches by Julian. The Oilers now back in this one 4-3, and the tying run 90 feet away. And all of a sudden, this game is slipping away from the Chinooks. The Oilers really have it's been the same narrative. Not too many extra base hits. The Chinooks just not able to find the strike zone here. The 3-2. And Wenger sends that out in the left field. White going to give a chase. And that one's going to sail out of play. And Wenger going to take a big sigh of relief as he just stays alive.
Come on, baby.
A 3-2. And Wenger again fouls that out of play.
Got the ball brought to you by Gary Hale. All right, come on. See pitch number.
And a 3-2 to Julian. And that one skips away from Gomez for ball 4. And this game is tied. 3 wild pitches, 3 runs, and oh boy.
The University of Utah, number 14, Isaac DeVoe.
As this one has completely turned in favor of the Oilers. Tie ball game. And this one's not over yet as Isaac DeVoe to the plate. And Julian misses down for ball 1. And, well, the Oilers do get a lot of credit for staying patient at the plate, but right now the Chinooks have only themselves to blame. 3 wild pitches, 3 runs. Obviously, the Oilers had to get those runners on third, but those came from things that should not have happened. Bo is chopped to the backstop for strike 1. And, well, the Chinooks, throughout this whole game, were treading by a needle. And now the Oilers have been woken up. This game now tied at 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. 2 outs, runner on first, and a 1-1 pitch to DeVoe. And the breaking ball skips by Gomez. And Wanger going to head down to second. And, folks, you love it when it's in your favor. You hate it when it's not. Things are just not clicking for the Chinooks here. And the leading run now stands on second. So if DeVoe can have the right pitch here, can give his team the lead. 2-1 count, 4-4 ball game, runner on second and 2 outs. Julian, the pitch. And that one's down for ball 3.
All right, Hicks is on deck. What?
A 3-run to DeVoe. And that one is outside for ball 4. And right now, Julian just struggling to throw strikes.
Peninsula Oilers, the shortstop for Murray State University, number 21, Caleb Hicks.
Caleb Hicks hits here with runners on first and second. Had an RBI single back in the 5th.
Last at bat, he had an RBI single. All right, come on, Caleb.
And we'll see here if Julian can get out of this one. Tie game of 4. Caleb Hicks at the plate, the pitch. And Hicks lays off that one and in is strike 1. The 0-1 pitch to Hicks. And a great breaking ball just hangs high, ball 1. And I'm sure if Hicks sees that one again, he will not be resting that bat on his shoulder when the at-bat is done. Up high, even count of 1-1, runners on first and second with 2 outs and a 4-4 ball game. The pitch, and Hicks just missed it. And sends that out of play for strike 2.
That ball brought to you by Mike.
One-two count here with 2 outs. Leading run for the Oilers stands on second, so one good hit can give the Oilers the lead here in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-2 pitch by Julian. And Hicks chops that. Julian goes off the mound and will flip it to first. And the damage is done. The Oilers put 3 on the board. This game is tied. And we're heading to the top of the 7th. Top of the 7th here, and a brand new ball game as the Oilers put 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th to tie it up 4 apiece. And Preston White 0 for 3 in this one to lead it off. As well, he takes that one shoulder high for a hit by pitch. And so Waldrop really struggling right now on the mound.
Shortstop, number 8, Aaron Shackelford.
As Waldrop will throw to first and check on White. And the pitch to Shackelford is in for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. And Shackelford had the bunt down, but sends it foul. 0-2.
All right, come on, strike him out.
No balls, 2 strikes to Shackelford. The 0-2. And Shackelford opposite field, but that one's going to carroom foul. And Shackelford again will face an 0-2 count. Preston White stands on first. Nobody out here in the top of the 7th. Reminder, this is just the first game of a doubleheader. So if the Chinooks can get a lead here, they'd be 3 outs away from victory. But if not, the Oilers would have a double play. That one sent to Kuntz at second, flips to Hicks. And in time for a 4-6-3 double play. And, well, not such like other sports, but momentum plays a huge part. And right now, you can just feel it in the air. Oilers have all the momentum in this one. And when you're trying to hit a 90-mile-per-hour fastball and you don't have confidence, well, it's already tough to begin with. It's a lot tougher when you don't have that momentum in your favor. 2 outs here, nobody on. 4-4 ball game in the top of the 7th, and Luke Coffey one to the plate. And whoa, that one comes up high. Ball 1, Waldrop needs to settle down a little bit. Just calm his stuff down. The 1-0 is up high, ball 2. Luke Coffey is not a guy you want to have to put one right over the plate for us. He has the potential. Bye-bye, baby. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch to Coffey. Tie, ball 3. A 3-0.
There we go.
And in for strike 1. A 3-1. And that one finds a strike zone, so Waldrop works back from a 3-0 count and loads this count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, boy.
And this one is belted to left center. Strom right there. And Coffey just missed that one. And, well, we head to the bottom of the 7th. 4-4 ball game. The Oilers will look for a walk-off. The Chinooks will look to extend it. Bottom of the 7th, folks. The Oilers, 1 run away from walking off in this one, as Ryan Smith will lead things off. Tie game of 4-4 as we've hit the 6:30 mark. So, well, this is going to be a little bit of a late night here. And the first pitch from Julian is swung on and missed by Smith. The 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up here for the Oilers. The 0-1 is sent out into center field. Johnson is going to roll after that one and make the catch on the run for the first out of the inning.
For your Peninsula Oilers, catcher from Lynn Benton Community College, number 9, Jack Bauer.
Jack Bauer now 2 for 3 in this game with 2 singles. Takes that one high, ball 1. Top of the order on deck in this 4-4 ball game. And this one sent out to left center, and this one is going to be caught by wide out there. As I can tell you, Julian and the Chinooks were holding their breath as that one looked for a second like it would drop. But White able to get there in time for the second out of the inning. And the pitch to Strom is outside, ball 1. A 1-0 from Julian to Strom. It's chest high, ball 2. The 2-0 is inside for strike 1. The 2-1 hangs outside, ball 3. A 3-1 hitters count to Strom from Julian. And that one is in for strike 2 as Strom laid off, but the home plate umpire calls a strike anyway. Full count of 3-2. And that one misses for ball 4, so we're not done yet. The Oilers will have a 2-out base runner.
The second baseman from the University of San Diego, number 5, Paul Coots.
Paul Kuntz walked in the 6th, singled in the 4th. Hits here with a runner on first with 2 outs in this 4-4 ball game. Bottom of the 7th and final inning potentially. And makes Kuntz duck a little bit. Ball 1.
Hey, Joey, in your house, do you have a pair of binoculars? Yeah, I do. Okay, thank you.
1 ball, no strikes to the 2-hole hitter for the Oilers with Nathan Webb on deck. Julian sets, but first checks on Strom, who slides in safely. A 1-0 pitch. And Julian's going to check in on Strom. Strom, good speed on first. It would be highly unlikely potentially, but it's interesting to see if Strom goes for the stolen base to put the winning run on second. But right now, runner on first, 2 outs, and the 1-0 pitch to Kuntz. And in there for strike 1. Kellen Strom did not move other than his normal lead. Strom this season, only 5 stolen bases. We'll see what things happen here in the bottom of the 7th. Big game here with 5 games left. Chinooks 2 games back of these Oilers for a playoff spot. This is a big game changer. The 1-1 to Kunst. And there goes Strom. And Gomez, the throw down, not in time as Strom easily comes into second standing.
All right, here we go.
And now the Oilers. Winning run on second and a 2-1 pitch on its way to Kunst.
Anything into the outfield will score Strom.
Strom, good speed on second. And if you're the Chinooks, if a base has to go through, you want it to go to right field. The 2-1 is in for strike 2.
Anywhere but right field. Left to left center, yeah, but right field, no.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Winning run on second for the Oilers. Julian from the stretch will look to send this game to extras. Hits the side from Gomez, the 2-2 pitch.
Dancing on him.
And time is called as Kellen Strom over there playing a little bit of cat and mouse on Julian. A 2-2, 2-out pitch. Winning run on second. That one's down. Gomez just able to get it in front of him. And, well, we push this all the way we can. Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of the 7th. Again, this is the first of a doubleheader. So this is basically acting as the 9th inning. Winning run on second for the Oilers. J.J. Julian and the Chinooks. 1 strike and 1 out away from extending this ball game. The 3-2 pitch to Kunst. Strom's going. And that one is up. And the throw down to third is not in time. So Kunst takes the walk and Strom steals. And the runners will be on the corners.
Third baseman heading to the University of California, Riverside. Number 23.
Nathan Webb to the plate now.
Yeah, that'd be insane.
And now, Nathan Webb comes to the plate with runners on the corners and 2 outs.
Let's go, Nate.
Runners on the corners here, and there goes Kunst, and Gomez is going to just let him go. As Kunst does not mean a thing. However, it does affect it, as that means a ground ball, for the most part, will have to be thrown to first, and Webb could potentially leg one out. Runners on second and third. The 1-0 pitch is down for ball 2.
Nobody else warming that.
Two balls and no strikes. Runners on second and third. Gomez going to call time, have a word with his starting pitcher. Or should I say relief pitcher. 90 feet away stands the winning run for the Oilers. 4-4 ball game in this 7th. And the acting is 9th inning. 2-0 to Webb, the 3-hole hitter. And if I'm Julian, obviously you don't want to potentially throw it away, but I do not give him a pitch to hit with a base to work with. And that one is high, ball 3. And so Julian with a 3-0 count. Father giving him a pitch to hit. Just have bases loaded. Play at any base. The 3-0. Let's see what Julian does. And yep, he does. Ball 4.
Okay. Bases loaded. Now batting for your Peninsula Oilers. The right fielder from Yale University. Number 17, Thomas Ruddy.
And Chris Beck going to trot out to have a word with his right-hander, J.J. Julian. Put it here.
Okay. All right, Joey. My money says he's going to walk it in.
And buckle up, folks. Bases loaded, 2 outs in the bottom of the potentially final 7th inning in this 4-4 ball game. At the plate here, singled back in the 6th. Any hit will win this ball game. As Julian puts that one in for strike 1. Kellen Strom on 3rd, Paul Kunst at 2nd, Nathan Webb on 1st. Thomas Ruddy hitting from the left side, awaits the 0-1 pitch from Julian, who winds and throws. Low and at the knees. Ball 1. Well, folks, you got to love this game. It's called torture. 1 ball, 1 strike. So the cleanup hitter here for the Oilers, 90 feet away, stands the winning run. A 1-1 from Julian. And Ruddy is jammed, but that one sails out of play. 1-2 count. Runners on every base here for the Oilers in this bottom of the 7th. Game 1 of a 2-game doubleheader. The 1-2 pitch to Ruddy. 1 strike away from getting out of this are the Chinooks. 1-2. And that one's chopped foul down the first base line as Ruddy stays alive there. And we'll have this count again, 1-2. Kellen Strom on 3rd. Represents the win for the Oilers. If he crosses the plate, Julian, the 1-2 pitch. Hits to Mitchie. Fields it, flips to first, and in time for the 3rd and final out. And a big sigh of relief for the Chinooks as they get out of a jam. We head to the top of the 8th, and we are playing extras here as the Chinooks come to the plate in this 4-4 ball game. And as we're headed to extras here in this game 1 of a doubleheader, Adam Rojas will lead things out. And the Chinooks got out of a bases-loaded jam to somehow keep going in this game. And Tyler Woldrop back on for the Oilers. As Rojas right to Webb, who spears that out of the air for the first out of the 8th.
Yeah, batting for the Chinooks. 3rd baseman, number 11, Alex Schmitz.
Alex Schmitz now out of the plate. Works here with nobody out, or nobody on, and 1 out. And the first pitch misses outside, ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch to Schmitz, who had a 2-run homer back in the 6th, sends this out of play. Ball 1, strike 1.
Brewery.
One pitch to Schmitz. He swung on and missed on a great pitch by Waldrop there on some off-speed stuff, and he goes up here, 1 ball, 2 strikes. A 1-2 to Schmitz. That one, great action and great movement there by Waldrop. Misses outside. Even count of 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. And Schmitz jammed, sends that out to right field. Ruddy going to give chase. But this one is going to sail out of play. Foul.
Well, back in the day, like back in the old days, a lot counted towards your average.
And the 2-2 sails up high, ball 3.
Luis Aparicio doesn't get me. Luis Aparicio doesn't get the RBI for any wild pitches.
A full count pitch. Is chopped to Winger at first, who makes the play and will take it to the bag himself for the 2nd out of the inning. Top of the order here. Into the plate. Johnson, 1 for 3 in this ball game. Single back in the 6th and walked in the 2nd. Nobody on and 2 away in this 4-4 ball game. In the top of the 8th. This was a 7-inning game, so this is acting as the 10th inning. And the first pitch to Johnson. It's up high, ball 1. 1-0 as Waldrop steps back on the rubber. Sets, and the 1-0 pitch to Johnson. And that one's chopped, and right there is Coots, who comes down with it. And, well, buckle up again, folks. Right at the bottom of the 8th as the Oilers look to walk it off, and the Chinooks look for more free baseball. And as we're back here in the bottom of the 8th, Scott Smith on the pitch here for the Chinooks as he misses outside to Benny Wanger, ball 1. And he misses again, ball 2.
All right, get over on Benny. Yeah.
And that one misses, ball 3 from Smith.
The Chinooks have 8.
And Smith misses on a 4-pitch walk.
Now batting for your Peninsula Oilers. The left fielder headed to the University of Utah.
And on a 4-pitch walk.
Isaac DeVoe.
The Oilers will have a runner on first with nobody out.
Come on, Isaac.
And the pitch. He's down, ball 1. Isaac DeVoe had the bunt down. A 1-0 pitch to DeVoe. He's down, ball 2.
We can't find the strike zone.
Two balls, no strikes. And the 2-0 pitch to DeVoe. Smith has to find the strike zone here. Runner on first, nobody out. DeVoe has the bunt down and puts it in front. Smith goes off the mound. The throw to first is high and over. And Wanger is going to end up at third. And oh boy.
E1. They dance on an E1. Now batting for your Peninsula Oilers. The shortstop from Murray State University. Number 21, Caleb Hicks.
And all of a sudden, the Oilers have the winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. Infield is in. And Caleb Hicks at the plate. And Caleb Hicks is going to get the walk. And I have to firmly agree with this one.
Watch if it's like some San Francisco Giants and Washington Nationals in the NLDS. You throw it to the backstop.
And this is going to be an intentional walk by Smith to load the bases.
All right, it's up to Ryan Smith. Ryan Smith. Now batting for your Peninsula Oilers, the designated hitter from Missouri Western University, number 24, Ryan Smith. Let's go, Ryan.
And this game is in doubt here.
Pitch runner, pitch runner. Owners, pitch running for Wanger. Fans, your attention, please. Pitch running for Benny Wanger at third. Number 39, Mikey Honer.
Mikey Honer in to pitch run for Benny Wanger at third. Bases loaded.
All right, get some more speed up there.
The infield is in for the Chinooks. Winning run 90 feet away.
He's very fast.
Any play in the infield will come home. The first pitch is swung on and missed.
Come on, Ryan. Yeah.
The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed. For strike 2, Ryan Smith at the plate. Back-to-back swinging strikes. Bases loaded here in this 4-4 ball game in the bottom of the 8th. Reminder, folks, this was a 7-inning game, so 1 run for the Oilers, and they win. The 0-2 is swung on and missed, and Scott Smith comes right back
Now batting for your Peninsula
with
Oilers.
a strikeout swinging.
Number 9.
Jack Bauer to the plate.
Come on, Jack. Let one in the air. Get one in the air.
1 out, bases loaded for the 9-hole hitter, Jack Bauer.
Come on, Jack.
And if you're the Oilers, and Bauer swing and a miss for strike 1.
What?
No balls and 1 strike.
Can Jack Bauer save the day?
The 0-1. And Bauer right to second and throws to third. Got him!
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. The Oilers have the bases loaded, nobody out, and they come up with nothing.
Oh,
And the Chinooks,
jeez. You got it. Oh, my God.
I don't know what to say to that. They somehow get out of it, and we're headed to the top of the ninth. And, well, folks, we're at the top of the ninth. This 4-4 ball game that, if you're the Oilers, should have been over 5 minutes ago. And Gilcrease at the plate takes that one low for ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch to Gilcrease is sent and into left field. As Nathan Webb out there at third did not even move. And so the Chinooks have a leadoff base runner here.
Catcher, number 25, Justin Gomez. All right, time to pull the ball, bro.
And that's going to do it for Waldrop, it looks like.
Yeah, that's it.
As his time is done, he'll exit and leave a runner on first in the top of the ninth. 4-4 ball game, and Preston Plovanich coming to the mound here.
Attention, please. Now pitching for your Peninsula Oilers, a sophomore from Texas A&M Kingsville, number 13, Preston Plovanich.
And we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Chinooks have a runner on first and nobody out. And it's top of the ninth. And as we're back here, Preston Plovanich to the plate. Or should I say on the mound here, Justin Gomez to the plate. Runner on first in this top of the ninth, which is acting as extra innings here. This game was scheduled to only go 7, as this is the first of a doubleheader. As the Oiler lefty checks in on Gilcrease. This season so far, the 5'8" left-hander from Texas A&M Kingsville posts a record of 1 win, 4 losses, and a 4.96 ERA. He looks into Gomez. Gilcrease going down. Bauer jumps up. The tag is not in time as the ball gets away from Hicks over there at short. And Gilcrease stands at second. And Justin Gomez, like he did back in the first, has a chance to bring home Gilcrease, but this time in a much critical juncture of the game. Gilcrease now stands on second. Gomez facing a 1-0 count. The pitch from the Oiler left-hander. They sit out to deep right field. This ball is belted. This ball is deep, and adios, pelota. The Chinooks take a 6-4 lead as Justin Gomez sends one deep into right field. And that ball was crushed. And Gomez, and no doubt about that one. And in the top of the ninth, Justin Gomez and the Chinooks take a 6-4 lead.
Number 9, Brandon Mitchie.
And now after that 2-run bomb, Brandon Mitchie to the plate. And Brandon Mitchie takes that in for strike 1. And well, if you're the Oilers, you cannot help but think they should not even be playing this inning right now. As that one skips away from Bauer, evens up the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch is outside, ball 2. The 2-1 to Mitchie. He's up high, ball 3. The 3-1
There you go.
is sent up into the air. And that's going to be counted out there by Isaac DeFowle and left for the first out of the 9th inning.
Down batting for the Chinooks, left fielder, number 31, Preston White.
Preston White now hitting here with nobody on and 1 away. 6-4 lead for the Chinooks in this top of the ninth. And White, first pitch swinging. Plovanich comes up. It's going to be called off by Mikey Honer, who just came into the game first, and makes the catch. 2 outs here for Aaron Shackelford at the plate.
Down batting for the Chinooks, shortstop, number 8, Aaron Shackelford.
And now Shackelford hitting here with 2 outs and nobody on. And that one is outside, ball 1 to the shortstop for the Chinooks. 6-4 lead here after Justin Gomez sent a no doubt about it to right field. Put 2 runs across. That one misses down, ball 2. And the 2-0 is popped up in left field. DeVoe going to come in and make the catch, and the damage is done. The Chinooks and Justin Gomez belts one at deep right field to make it a 6-4 lead. And Scott Smith and the Chinooks are 3 outs away from victory. Bottom of the ninth here. Chinooks lead 6-4. Scott Smith on to try to save it out. And Strom at the plate takes that one low. Ball one. A 1-0 pitch. He's in for strike one. The 1-1 is in for strike two. A 1-2 pitch from Smith. And that one sent out to right field. Gilchrist's going to roll to his right and make the catch on the run. As the first out of the bottom of the ninth is recorded, Paul Coombs to the plate with nobody on and one away and a 6-4 lead for the Nooks. And Smith puts that one in for strike one. That one sent out of play by Coombs. No balls and 2 strikes here.
Brought to you by Charlie Pierce for Borough Mayor.
No balls, 2 strikes. And that 0-2 comes up high to Coombs, ball one. To right, Adam Rogers going to go off the bag at first and make the catch. And the Chinooks 1 out away from winning this one down in Kenai.
Third baseman heading to the University of California, Riverside. Number 23, Nathan Webb.
And Smith, the first pitch, misses down low to Webb, ball one. One-0 is up high, ball two. And that one comes in, ball three. And in for strike one on that 3-0 pitch. Smith finds the strike zone there. Hitters count of 3-1 now to Nathan Webb. That one sent straight to the backstop, and Smith with 1 strike away from victory here. Full count of 3-2, 2 outs, nobody on. 6-4 lead for the Chinooks in the bottom of the ninth. Smith, the 3-2. He's up high for ball four.
All right, time for that to play. Now batting for your Peninsula Oilers, right fielder from Yale University. Number 17, Thomas Ruddy. Thomas, get on board.
And with a runner on first, Thomas Ruddy to the plate. And that one's out to right field. Gilchrist's going to go back. And this one is off the bottom of the wall. Webb's going to score from third. Ruddy going to go for third. And oh my goodness. A 6-5 game. And this game just does not want to end.
First baseman from Cisco College, number 39, Mikey Hoger. Oh my God!
And now Mikey Hunter to the plate. And you know, sometimes in life, things just have to be forced closed, and that's what Scott Smith and the Chinooks have to do. Time to run 90 feet away, 2 outs. Hunter at the plate takes that one in for strike one. And, well, Thomas Ruddy off the crack of the bat. Justin Gomez's was no doubt about it. That was just a drive. This one was a liner. Out and Honer a swing and a miss down to his final strike here. And the 0-2. And Honer lays off that one, ball one. And the 1-2. Got him. And that's going to do it. But not without the lack of fireworks. Scott Smith puts the plug on the save and the win. But, folks, this is not it. This is just game one. It was a close one. Chinooks got up to a 1-0 lead early. Then a 2-0 lead. Then a 2-1 lead. Made it 4-1. And then the Oilers came storming back with 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th to tie it at 4 apiece. And, well, the Chinooks somehow come up with this one. 6-5 is the win. And that's going to do it for game one. But in about 30 minutes, I would expect a 7:45 start is when game 2 of the doubleheader will begin.